This is a building near my home. There is always stimulation happening nearby. People live with it. Although Fuzhou does not offer as many opportunities as Beijing, it still attracts a significant number of migrant workers who live in houses like this. You may wonder where Fuzhou is. Here is a Google satellite map illustration to help you better understand its physical location. This is Beijing, China's capital city, and this is Fujian province, where Fuzhou is located, a city where I lived for almost 17 years. I really wish there were also an AR street view available. Near my home, there is a small temple. In front of this temple, people often set up an old-fashioned projector to screen Chinese films from the last century. At such moments, the classic escapism of cinema comes into play. No matter what roles these people take on during the day, sitting here, they become immersed in a world on screen. Interestingly, both the films and the temple serve as a form of spiritual refuge. During festivals, especially the Spring Festival, a large number of firecrackers are set off here. The roads in old neighborhood always need to be repaired. When the cement was still wet, my mischievous self wrote my name on it, which earned me a good scolding from the property management. Ideological struggles always leave a profound impact. More than 30 years after the dissolution of the Soviet Union, Khrushchevka buildings still remain widespread in both former and existing communist states. Without aesthetics appeal, but a sleek blue glass facades, such housing represents a shared memory for generations preceding China's alpha demographic. A signature dish of Fuzhou is fish balls. Similar to rice balls, their outer layer is a little harder and made from a blend of fish meat and starch, while the center is filled with savory meat. However, eating too many can lead to excessive purine intake. Just like the demolition near my home, the last 3 years of my elementary school were spent in demolition. There were only 3 classes and classrooms in half of the campus, while the other half was a construction site. In China, before post-secondary education, each class consists of a fixed group of students, and each one has a designated head teacher. Ours was the Chinese literature teacher, Mei Zheng Rao. One day, near graduation, she brought her rainbow umbrella and asked us to write a descriptive essay about it. For reference, one of my classmates, who is also one of my best friends, took this picture, and the moment seems to be eternal. In the middle of this picture is the girl I liked during middle school. We both rode bikes to school, but to spend more time with her on the way home, we would end up pushing our bikes. Her home wasn't far from mine, but I still always took an extra route. Reluctance arises when we part. I almost forgot that the reason I took this picture was because of her. She's standing by the window. This photo was taken during the final days of my 3 years in middle school. It was the first time we were allowed to have snacks in the classroom and chat freely. Written on the blackboard was, "Notice, arrive at school before 7:50 a.m. on June 15. The graduation ceremony starts at 8 a.m. Bring your own chairs and wear your uniform." After graduating from middle school, I spent almost 2 years out of school. I rode my bike around Fuzhou. Even though it is far from central government in Beijing, the city was still filled with red propaganda.